What's going on YouTube? It's your boy FlyCap back here with another Halo Master Chief Collection video. Ooh, excuse me, just burped a little bit. Oof. Alright, anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at some Halo 2 Team Slayer on Ivory Tower. This is in the Team Slayer playlist, which has just recently become ranked. So that's awesome. Really happy to have some ranks and more playlists than just the original Halo 2 Anniversary Team Slayer, or I guess just objectives as well. So off the start on this map, I would say I played pretty well. In the beginning, all four are there for the other team, and then towards the mid to late part of the game, one of their teammates leaves. So I wasn't too happy about that because I was looking for videos to upload, not to YouTube. And honestly, I played 4 games today. Every single one of them, someone left, either on my team or the other team, which was really frustrating. So I thought I would just go with a game where I play pretty well. I just kind of have fun, do a little bit of trolling, got the sword out, as you can see. And SMG start actually really hard on this map for the team that gets the power weapons to really lose. And once you have top control with sniper, rockets, and sword, if you can get it, it's really, really difficult. The only thing that the other team can do is hope to get an overshield, which spawns across the map from where I'm looking right now, or the shotgun, which spawns a little bit back to where I was before. So it's, like I said, very, very hard for them to do anything. But with the sword, I have no idea how that guy didn't die. Like, if you get an assist with the sword, I feel like it's a little weird because it's supposed to be a one-hit kill. But I'm basically just trolling around the bottom side of this map right here. I'm going to be on their radar the whole time. They all have SMGs. There's not really too much that they can do to kill me unless they get some really good nades off and work together. But since they're not communicating probably, it's not going to happen. So running around on the bottom of the map with the sword and just messing with them on these lifts is actually really, really effective. As you can see right here, I get naded immediately from one person up there, so I decided to drop down. Thank God there is no fall damage. I've been playing a lot of Halo 1 campaign. It's actually the only Halo campaign, I believe, where you actually take fall damage. Maybe ODST because you have the health packs as well. But, or at least like substantial fall damage, right? To where you can't just go the speedier way on a lot of the missions because you'll actually kill yourself from dropping off cliffs and stuff. Actually really apparent in Silent Cartographer. That's probably where you will notice it the most. But top control on this map is really, really key. As I said, the sniper rifle spawns up here, so I'm kind of just patrolling. This guy has overshield. Like I said, that's one of the things you can do to get back top control. So he does manage to get a kill, which is good for their team. But I pick up the kill with the sword because the sword is overpowered in Halo 2, and you get the killing spree. If you look in the upper right, you'll notice too there's no energy meter on this sword in Halo 2 original. So you pretty much have infinite sword usages as long as you don't die. So, like I said, kind of overpowered. This guy down here has rockets, so I'm really, really skeptical to go down there and try to kill him, so I decided I'll just come back up and take care of the sniper. So that was an example of one of the worst case scenarios that you can be in on this map, where the other team has the rockets and sniper, and I actually still managed to get taken out by the rocket guy. Smart play by him to push up. But, yeah, that's a really bad situation for your team to be in. Luckily, we still had sword control. And we still had a couple people up top, so we were able to go ahead and get it taken care of. That guy, absolutely no idea what he's doing, I don't believe. This Enjoy Blazing kid that I just took out, he's been in every single game I've had today, which is pretty funny. So this guy's trying to push up after he gets a kill. Nice sniper shot will take him out. And then I'm just going to rotate to the left here and just start looking for picks. I know that they're going to be spawning on the bottom side of the map. Worst case scenario is they get a split, and they can push from one of the sides as well as directly below you. If you play carefully, knowing there's radar, right, so if you're crouching, you don't show up on the radar, what you can actually do, as I missed a shot on that guy, is crouch kind of all the way till you get to the lift on the very bottom of this map, and then take it up to the top. Generally speaking, you won't get caught when you do that because you can hear the lifts, obviously, going up and down on the elevator or whatever, but it happens so frequently that you're not going to check every single time you hear it, and if they don't see it on the radar, probably okay. Also, like a good tip, the sniper, generally speaking, on this map, he's going to be zoomed in a lot when he's up here, so not able to see his radar, so you can kind of work around that sometimes. Teammate gets a little salty here at me. I don't know why. Son of a bitch. But yeah, at this point, I wasn't actually seeing any people. This was pretty weird, and I was wondering where they were going to be coming from, but my teammates had the right side of the map locked down, so I'm just kind of kicking back, waiting to see if anyone pushes up. There's where their teammate quits about halfway through the game. And so now it's 4v3. Unfortunate, like I said, but was having pretty bad luck finding, full 4 games today. Now, I could have pushed forward there and maybe just SMG'd him, hope to get lucky, but that corner actually makes it really difficult to contest a sword because his lunge range is much farther than you will do any substantial damage with your SMG. So he, generally speaking, will win that trade. Sorry, I hit the mic there. And there is one guy below us in this instance, so we're basically just waiting around like, okay, when's this guy going to be coming up? See my teammate shooting down at him. He's directly below me, but I don't really want to drop just to have the sniper down there. Give him back full top control. So go ahead and pick up the BR. First time having it all game. And then just lifting back up again to try to look for more picks. Put a couple shots on that guy. Not going to chase him. Don't really know what weapons he has, and my teammates can pick him up. Lift up because these guys fighting up here. And I was a little late to the party. There's this section of about a minute and a half here or whatever, right, where I wasn't actually finding any kills, which is annoying. But unfortunately, teammate gets taken out by the dual SMGs. I'm able to come back up top and keep the sniper though. And the power weapons, it's not as bad as Halo 1, but they do spawn pretty frequently in Halo 2. Get meleeed again by my teammate. But that was huge, taking out the rocket guy. So now we have 2 snipers. This guy tries to crouch around the corner. Had a feeling there was someone over there, which is why I was zoomed in on it. And that has got to be pretty frustrating for him. Right here where I'm standing is actually where the shotgun spawns. So if you're looking for a way to contest the sword guy, shotgun's probably your best bet. And especially in other parts of like this area. I get a nice no-scope on him to make him back down. And he can't see me right there, so if he wants to contest, he has to drop, but my teammate's able to clean it up. So up here checking again. I know they're going to be over here because we have top control and shotgun side, so they're spawning probably way in the back, over by overshield. Rotating over, don't find anybody. Sucks. You know, you spend all that time, you trek over there, you're not finding too much. It's a little frustrating. Go. Alright, still not seeing anybody. And this can be somewhat frustrating. So this map can play one of 2 ways. Generally speaking, with BRs, it plays much faster, as you would expect, because you can actually put damage on people across the map. That's one of the things I don't mind the SMG as a weapon, but as far as the pacing of the Slayer games goes, it's sometimes a little more ridiculous because you just can't fight long distance. So I see a sword guy right here. I'm putting shots on him to keep him weak, able to switch, get a nice no scope or quick scope on him, and then take him out with a headshot. But I know he had one more teammate over there, so I'm just kind of waiting at this point. Wait for him to come out with the sword and have enough BR ammo to clean both of them up and get the sword back. So you're not gonna, there's not too much BR ammo on this map. So that is, I guess, more to my point. It becomes an issue as far as pacing goes. So unless you have, all the power weapons and you're constantly looking at spawns and talking with your teammates, it can play really slow for classic Team Slayer on this. Same with the map Foundation, since it's so long range, and if you have SMGs, it's very difficult. But nice right there by our teammates. We kind of collapse on these guys. Have a nice couple of plasma grenades right there to take him out. And then end up with the sniper and the sword. Really great combo. Unfortunately, you can't do the maximum, the across map lunges that you used to be able to do in the original Halo 2. They got rid of that. But right now, I'm just kind of chasing around these guys. Here, he has a, potentially a better weapon set than I do for really fighting close range. I don't really know what he has, so I'm just kind of playing around, messing with him a bit. Faking one way, get a nice no-scope on him right there. I thought it was going to be for the kill, but then go up and drop back down. So, I guess, something to learn from doing something like that, or not to learn, you guys probably already know as well, but if you just mess around with how they see you on the radar, it's really, really distracting sometimes. And I didn't even think he was going to be playing, so I was debating if I should kill him or not if he's not actually playing, but he started to, so I was like, alright, whatever, man. Come out for the nice slice and dice right there. See one more on the bottom mid. Teammates looking at him as well. But if I don't have a clear shot, it's pretty difficult. He gets taken out. And there's a couple more in the courtyard. So just kind of waiting around. And then end up getting the final sword kill on that guy. So 20 kills, pretty good game. Not difficult. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.